Hey everyone, Wolf Lord Rho here. Oh, by the Emperor, it is happening. It is happening. Lionel Johnson is here. Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? After all these years of discussing how and if it will ever happen, we finally have another loyal Primarch returning to the galaxy. I'm probably going to get a little bit excited today, so I apologise in advance. I just don't know what to say in all honesty. I mean, I was elated getting the Dante reveal a few days back. But honestly, I'm just a little stunned with this. I'm lost for words. We've always hoped, we've always theorised and discussed the what-ifs, but there was always just that part of me that thought it would never happen. We would never really see another loyal Primarch return. Maybe I was just telling myself that to try and not get my hopes up, only getting them dashed each time. But now, finally, we're getting Lionel Johnson. We're getting Lionel Johnson. Let's just check it out. Adepticon 2023 happened last night or earlier this morning. And as usual, if you missed it like I did, all the information and news you need to see is over on Warhammer Community. So head over there to check it all out, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. So first of all, the final installment of the Arks of Omen campaign is revealed to be Arks of Omen, the Lion. And just look at this art. The lion's all grown up. I almost expected him to look younger, but then don't forget he's been asleep for 10,000 years. This isn't the lion we've always imagined from the heresy. And to be fair, he's looking pretty good for 10,000 years old. What an awesome piece of artwork, the Caliban green, the lion gazing up. This instantly is screaming awesomeness. This is what we've been waiting for. I know we all want to get onto the main event and just check out the model, but let's be honest, you've all seen it already anyway. But to cover what we've been told about what's going to be transpiring, here we are told the Unforgiven is coming together with their collective might to stop Vashtor in his tracks. The Dark Angels Legion, reborn even if only for a time. The Unforgiven chapters are coming together to deliver the Emperor's justice. And being led by Lionel Johnson to boot. I mean, this is what dreams are made of. The brief information we're given here is Abaddon and Co will gather together all the key fragments they need. And something's going to go down that even Azrael is going to be, and I quote, clouded by righteous fury. So whatever this reveal is going to be, it is going to be big. And I think it's definitely got something to do with the Emperor for me. There's not going to be much else that could drive Azrael to fury. But if we needed anything else to fire the adrenaline, just look at this artwork. Didn't we say in our discussion of who would be able to stop Angron that it had to be Lionel Johnson? And just look at this picture, giving us the answer. Angron, you are going down, my friend. What a return this is. The Lion is going to go toe-to-toe against Angron and give him the beatdown of a lifetime, surely. There's no way there's any other result here. The timely arrival of Lionel Johnson and Dante may yet snatch victory. So the Unforgiven chapters are going to go all in to stop chaos. And somehow Dante and the Blood Angels are going to arrive. And the Lion is going to awaken. But okay, come on, let's just look at the main event. The man himself, Lionel Johnson. Speechless. Just speechless. What an awesome model. Let's just appreciate this for a moment. What a model. Look at the blend of the armor colour, the black of the Legion of old mingled with the Caliban green of the present, bringing that perfect blend of history and the future. Really nice. The pose, the judgment and scorn on the face. Oh, this is everything. This is everything. What a sculpt this is. My first thought was, from the picture on the Arks of Omen book, was he's had a haircut over the years. Where's the long hair gone? But if you scroll down here, you can see he has actually still got it. It's tied back. The long hair is still there. And then we've got the alternate head options as well. And every single one of them is just absolutely stunning. I don't think you're going to be able to make a decision with this. You're going to have to try and magnetize these, absolutely. I love the traditional Dark Angel's helm with the wings, I always have. But this hooded cow on the left has got all kind of executioner vibes going on. That one is menacing beyond belief. The Legion of old right there. And normally I don't really like the helmless options, but honestly the scowl on his face of just the main one that they show us that's really on point. I really do like that one as well. I don't think I'd be able to make a decision between which one to go for if it had to be just one. It's also really nice to see that he is accompanied by the Watchers in the Dark, two of the guys coming along into battle with their Primarch, after keeping him safe for 10,000 years. I think at least one probably was expected to be on the model, but it is nice to see that they are in fact there. Maybe we'll see an appearance from them during his awakening within the lore. Will we see any ties to the Emperor perhaps? Is the Emperor going to wake him up? I certainly hope so. It is stated that he's wielding the Emperor's shield here. The blade is not the Lion Sword, this is named Fealty. However, the shield is stated as the Emperor's shield. So I'm certainly hoping we're gonna see some Emperor involvement in the waking up. Only time will tell, I guess, and what, it's gonna be a few weeks, maybe a few months? Not long to go at all. Scale-wise, as you'd expect, he's going to match Guilliman, at least that's what it looks like, and that does make sense. I've always imagined him to be a little bit taller than Guilliman, but I can't actually remember if he is stated as so in the lore or not. How is his reunion with Guilliman going to go down, let alone the confrontation with Angron? I can't wait to read that reunion with Guilliman. It's gonna be absolutely epic. Surely there's going to be a novel drop with the launch of the 10th edition. Which, yes, has also been announced. We'll discuss that in a second. Just to finish up with the Lion, I can't say anything else other than I'm just blown away. This has been years in the dreaming, of the discussing, of the theorizing. We've been hoping for this for years. And now, finally, despite all the unlikelihood of it ever actually going to happen, we are getting another loyal Primarch back. Let the hype for the next one begin. No, only joking, only joking. I'll give it at least a week before we start hyping on that train. But on to the 10th edition reveal, and this is going to be Space Marines taking on the Tyranids, with awesomely Primaris scale Terminators. Now, these are stated to not be just Primaris Terminators, they can be Firstborn or Primaris. But if you check out the scale, you can see they look absolutely perfect now. They fit in perfectly with the current Primaris range. And I am so glad they've done this. There's nothing more iconic for Space Marines than the Terminator suits for me. It would have been a huge shame to lose these guys in keeping them with the smaller scale. So getting them now, perfectly with the Primaris range, while also saying they are still Firstborn Marines, just works for both worlds for me. Lore-wise, what we know with 10th edition is that Hive Fleet Leviathan was not stopped. In fact, what Dante gave his life to eradicate was just the merest tendril. Instead, the full force now is beginning to emerge from the galactic west, which again is something else I am very happy to see. because it was the only direction the Nids had yet to appear from. It makes absolute sense to have the galaxy surrounded, never knowing where the Tyranids are going to come from. It really drives up that sense of threat from, let's be honest, this race that was supposed to be the doom of the galaxy. And well, now they truly are going to represent that. We haven't had the full starter set revealed yet, only the Terminators and an upgraded Termagants. So I won't spend too much time on this, as there's obviously going to be much more to come. But the early news is certainly looking beyond good for the future, and something I'm very excited to see more of as the reveals come. But again, of course, today is all about the Lion. We've got the Lion. I just cannot wait to read the stories, see how this is all going to work out in the lore. We'll definitely have some lore-focused speculation and discussion on what we know next time, what we think is going to happen, how it maybe all will go down, and what the repercussions of the Lion's return actually could be. Because, you know me, my mind is already turning. But anyway, that's it for today. Just a quick one to really talk about this major news. There was of course loads more reveals and teasers for other things to come, such as Age of Sigmar. So if you're interested in those, make sure to check them out. But I really just had to talk about the Lion today. As always everyone, what did you think? Huge thank you to all my subscribers, your support truly means a lot to me, it really does. If you're new, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. And if you enjoyed this particular vid, then why not drop a like on it too. With that said, I am off, and I'll see you all again real soon.